can you hear it? Through a million voices, you're the sound all around. Love is big, your love is loud. Like beat of your heart goes on and on. You play my song, so turn it up. Can't get enough of your love. 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 You make my heart go boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. You make my heart go boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. All the static, all the noise can't compete with your beat. Tuning in to your voice, it's your love on repeat. Shout it out, tell the world I found a meaning. Can't be quiet anymore, you're the song I'm singing. Can you hear it? Through a million voices, you're the sound all around. Love is big, your love is loud. Like beat of your heart goes on and on. You play my song, so turn it up. Can't get enough of your love. 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 You make my heart go boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. You make my heart go boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Jesus, my heart is yours, now and forevermore. Let it only be for you. Jesus, my heart is yours, now and forevermore. Let it only be for you. Jesus, my heart is yours, now and forevermore. Let it only be for you. Jesus, my heart is yours, now and forevermore. Let it only be for you. Beat of your heart goes on and on. You play my song, so turn it up. Can't get enough of. Beat of your heart goes on and on. You play my song, so turn it up. Can't get enough of your love. 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 You make my heart go boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. You make my heart go boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Hey everyone, welcome to Connect. It's almost time for Connect.
We're gonna dance, we're gonna sing, we're gonna get real loud, let our voices ring. We're gonna party, we're having fun with Jesus Christ. He's God's only son. Now everybody, from the front to the back, put your hands in the air and clap, clap, clap. Seeing old friends, making new friends, here with Jesus, we're connected. Seeing old friends, making new friends, here with Jesus, we're connected.
Hi everyone, my name's Alyssa.
And I'm Tony.
And I'm Mike. Welcome to Connect.
It's great to see you.
But before we get started, there's a few rules we have to go over.
The rules make sure everyone stays safe and has a great time.
Here in Now Kids, we have our own rules. We have our rules about our sessions, but we also have our rules about staying safe because of COVID-19. So guys, here it is. I'm going to give you your 3 rules to make sure that you get the best out of the time in Now Kids. So rule number 1, always listen to your group leaders, your small group leaders, any of the Now Kids leaders. We are here to help and help you to stay safe. Rule number 2, have a look around you. If you're doing church in person and you're in our building, you need to make sure that you're having a look at the signs and the pictures and the posters and the instructions that are on the walls and the floor, and follow those instructions. And then rule number 3 is have fun. We want you to have fun. So whether you're watching at home or whether you're watching in person at our Langall building, we want you to still enjoy your time with us.
Now that we've gone through the 3 rules,
It's time for the silent arm wave. I'll start. Tony, you finish. Ready?
Ready.
ready.
Hey, it's time for
Offering. As we give our tithes and offerings to God, let's check out this postcard we got from our friend Nathan. I thought he asked a wonderful question about why we do what we do.
Do I have to give an offering? If I don't give, will God not love me as much?
Well, let's look at it this way. Mike, have you ever given a gift to someone?
Yep, I gave a basketball to Luke.
Did he make you give him a gift?
No, I wanted to because Luke does so many nice things for me, so I wanted to give back to him. It was a way I got to say thanks.
That's exactly why we give an offering to God. Not because we have to, but because we get to thank Him for all He has done.
God is so good to us. He's given us everything we have: family, friends, the air we breathe, absolutely everything. Giving an offering is one way to say thanks for everything He's given us.
And nothing you ever do or don't do will ever change how God feels about you. He loves you no matter what.
Just because you give doesn't mean God loves you more.
God has given us so much that we love when we have a chance to give back to Him. Thanks for your question, Nathan, and thanks for giving.
Because giving is a great way to
Say thanks and put God first.
When we're talking about our offering at Now Church at the moment, we can't give like we usually would. So we had buckets or our tub that we've been collecting in, and we can't do that now because we need to be safe and not touch the money, and then we'd have to use hand gel and all of that. So I think it'd be a really good idea, guys, if you ask your parents or carers to give some money for you online the way that the adults do in the church. So you could save each week and give your parents a little bit of your pocket money at the end of the month, and they could give that to church through their online giving, or you could give them something that you've already got. It's up to you. But remember, it's so important that we give our money just like our grown-ups do in our world, because it's a way to love God back.
What's going on? Okay. Haha, funny prank, guys. Hilarious. Come on, Mike. I know this is one of your pranks. I don't know how you managed to carry me down to the basement while I was sleeping, but you've really outdone yourself. Wait. Antique gravy boats? Since when does Connect HQ have antique gravy boats in its basement? Where'd the chair go? Who's there?
We are Connect HQ. Every day we help the people of the world.
Live God's way.
We look for the links.
Make the connection.
And you never know what might happen.
My name's Alyssa, and this is the time I learned how to conquer my fears. Tony!
Oh, nope, I'm not Tony. I'm the thing from the basement.
What?
Oh, come on, you heard me. That's a yell you got on you.
What?
Well, you know what? Listen, I can understand the confusion. If you just take a seat on the decorative ceramic chickens, yeah, right there, I'll explain everything.
My grandma collects ceramic chickens.
Well, that's probably why it showed up here in your dream.
No, I'm not dreaming.
Wait, what do you mean you're not dreaming? Can you explain another place in the real world where there's going to be your grandma's chickens and then Connect HQ records all in the same place at the same time? Yeah, see, you made this place up in your head on account of all the fears you've been facing.
I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, come on now. Your grandma and grandpa asked you to stay at their house while they're gone on vacation, and, well, you've been afraid of that place ever since you were a kid.
Okay, but can you blame me? That place is creepy. The floorboards creak, they eat weird food, and I'm pretty sure there's a monster living under the bed and something in the basement. You've got to be kidding me.
Afraid not.
Okay, so how do I get out of here?
You know what? That is an excellent question. You see, to wake up in the real world, you have to fall asleep in the dream world, okay? And there's only one place you can fall asleep here, and that's on the top floor, and you're gonna have to face some fears to get up there.
Or I could just wait and wake up on my own.
Oh, no, no can do, no can do. See, fear is not the boss of you, okay? And when you feel yourself getting afraid, you just tell yourself, fear can't stop me from doing what I need to do.
Fear can't stop me from doing what I need to do?
Yep, you'll get the hang of it as you go. What you want to do is you want to take the stairs up to the next level up there, okay? And they're right next to the collection of clowns. So, good luck, okay?
I'm gonna need it. Oh, I don't want to wake them up. Every time I woke my grandparents up as a kid, I'd always get roped into these 3-hour-long stories.
Huh? What?
Who's there?
Alyssa? Alyssa, is that you?
Oh, Alyssa, come over here. Let us get a good look at you.
Oh, oof. Is that what the kids are wearing these days?
I'll never understand youth's fashion.
Well, it's better than the punk phase she went through in middle school.
Well, that's for sure. I'm so sorry for waking you both up. I was just trying to get upstairs. I'm afraid that
You're afraid? What are you afraid of?
No, I'm not afraid. I didn't mean that. What I meant
No
to say was-
granddaughter of ours should let their lives be ruled by fear. Rod, tell Alyssa that story.
That's really not necessary.
I know just the story you're talking about. Alyssa, come in, pop open your ears, and listen to this story Granddad's got for you.
This is the story about the God who loves us in the Bible. We found truth and purpose to love God and love others. We're searching God's word for things to discover. This book is alive, full of answers and godly advice. This book is alive. See the wonderful stories inside. Every day I'm searching, read through history and poetry. How much Jesus loves me. God's great story lives. There's no other book like this. This book is alive.
After God rescued his people from slavery in Egypt, he led them across the Red Sea and performed miracles along the way to Canaan, the land he had promised them. God told Moses to choose 12 spies to go into Canaan to find out about the people, the cities, and the land. The spies explored the land and found it was as good as God had promised. But they also saw some things that made them afraid. After 40 days, the spies returned. They described what they saw.
The land flows with milk and honey, There are pomegranates and figs. And the grapes are so big, 2 of us had to carry them between us on a pole.
Great, let's go. We can't go. There are giants that are so big, we look like grasshoppers next to them. And the city's walls are so high, we don't stand a chance.
By the time the 10 spies finished talking, the giants seemed bigger and the walls seemed taller. The spies and the people were afraid. But 2 of the spies, Joshua and Caleb, remembered God was with them and he could do anything.
God is stronger than any giant. He'll help us take the promised land.
But it was too late. The people were afraid and forgot God was for them.
Did God bring us here just to let us be killed? Let's go back to Egypt.
But the land is good like God promised it would be. Don't turn away now.
That's right. With God's help, we can't lose. Don't be afraid of giants.
But the Israelites didn't believe Joshua and Caleb. In fact, they wanted to kill them. They had forgotten the miracles God had done for them when he rescued them from Egypt. So Moses begged for God to forgive the people. God heard Moses and forgave the Israelites. But they wandered in the desert for 40 years, 1 year for every day the spies had been gone.
Are we there yet?
Nope, still got 39 years left.
Out of all the Israelites, only 2 men lived to see God's promised land. Joshua and Caleb, the spies who stood up and had great faith in God, even when they were standing alone.
Where'd this chair come from?
Well, this is a dream, dearie. Chairs appear.
Alyssa, everyone feels fear sometimes.
That's for sure.
The Israelites feared to go into the promised land because of the giants. Well, that fear was understandable. There were giants, but God called them to go into the land and fight for it. But the Israelites didn't trust God to take care of them. They let their fear control them.
No matter how afraid we might feel, we must never let it stop us from what God told us to do.
Because God will always be with us, no matter what fears we're facing. Sometimes it's difficult for me to remember that. Thanks for sharing with me.
Oh, you're very welcome. Now go along, get up to whatever it is you youngsters do nowadays.
Oh, and say hello to your great Aunt Dottie while you're upstairs.
Great Aunt Dottie? She's upstairs.
She sure is.
Oh, and I hear she's making something delicious.
Okay. Hi, Aunt Dottie.
Ah, Lissy! You're just in time to try my newest creation. Take a seat. Go on, try some. I know you're not afraid of a little soup, Lissy.
There's a gummy bear in it?
And you're dreaming. So what do you care if there's a gummy bear in your soup?
That's a good point.
Here, I have something I need to teach you. I learned this verse long, long ago. It's from the first chapter of 2 Timothy. Repeat after me. 2 Timothy 1:7.
2 Timothy 1:7.
God has not given us a spirit of fear.
God has not given us a spirit of fear,
but of power, love, and self-discipline.
But of power, love, and self-discipline.
God didn't create you to be a fearful person, Alyssa. He made you to be full of his power, love, and self-control.
So that means I can trust God to always be with me and give me the courage I need to help me face my fears.
Now you've got it. Well, how is it?
It's really weird.
Ah, well. Thanks for being brave enough to try it. Now it's your bedtime. You better get upstairs.
Finally, I'm so ready to wake up.
Just watch out, Lissy. You might not be alone up there.
Get out of there! You're what I was scared of as a kid? You're the monster under my bed?
Actually, I'm the Mikester.
Oh, good grief.
Oh, come on. You're supposed to be scared of me.
I was scared of you, but I've learned a few things recently, Mikester. God is always with me, and He didn't create me to be a fearful person, which means fear can't stop me from doing what I need to do.
Fear can't stop me from doing what I need to do.
Not you, me. Oh, though you are a figment of my imagination, so sure.
Oh, come on. I worked on this for months. I had this whole big scare plan. Could you at least, pretend to be scared? Like, a little bit?
Out! I'm going to bed.
Fine. Just a little bit.
No. Thanks, God. And now...
I know I gave up pranks, but it's almost too easy.
Are you Mike or are you the Mikester?
What? What's a Mikester?
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. Wait, you weren't planning on pranking me, were you?
Maybe.
Help me gather everyone in Connect HQ. I just had the craziest dream. I can't wait to tell you all about it. Hi everyone, my name's Alyssa and I'm a part of Connect HQ. I wanted to share this verse I learned today with you. Say it with me like this. 2 Timothy 1:7. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and self-discipline. So what does that mean? It means that God didn't create us to be fearful people. He created us to be strong, loving, and self-controlled. The Israelites were afraid of the giants in the Promised Land, and they let that fear control them, rather than trust that God would be there for them and take care of them. But we don't have to let the things we fear control us. No matter what we fear, whether it be creepy basements, creaky floorboards, weird food, or monsters under our beds, we can trust that God is with us, and that God's given us the courage we need to face our fears. So the next time you find yourself facing off against something really scary, remember this. Fear can't stop me from doing what I need to do. And remember, Connect HQ is here to help you.
This dream keeps getting better and better. So the Mikester in your dream was me?
Yep, and I haven't even told you about the gummy bear soup.
I'm listening.
I'm happy to report that even though I still find my grandparents' house a little creepy, I've been staying there the past few days and everything has been perfectly fine. Although I might still check for Mikesters under my bed when I go to sleep, just in case. Today we learned about how God can help us overcome our fears, but maybe you haven't made that choice yet to follow Jesus with your whole life. If so, you're missing out on all the awesome ways God can help us live courageously. Do you want to make that choice today? If so, all you have to do is remember the ABCs. A. Admit. Admit that you've done wrong and ask God to forgive you for disobeying Him. B. Believe. Believe God sent Jesus to take the punishment for your sin. Trust that you're forgiven because Jesus made you right with God. C. Choose. Choose to spend your whole life depending on God's power to help you say no to sin. As you live and love like Jesus, tell others God is your leader and #1 friend. Did you make that decision today? If so, be sure to talk about it with your parents or a leader you trust.
Be exalted, oh Lord, our God, oh yes, you reign. Be exalted, oh Lord, our God. Be exalted, oh Lord, our God, oh yes, you reign. Lift you up, lift you up.
Hey now kids, I can't believe we have finished the last episode of this series. I have loved it. It has been so helpful to just watch and listen to. You know what? Connect HQ are here to help us because they are just awesome and they give us the points that we need to get through our days and our weeks. And you know, for today's activity, I've done is like a little prayer pocket. So what we can do with this, it's got the verse on there. It's for the boys this week. If you remember, the week before last I did a girly one, so I've done a boy one this week. And what you can do is you can put all your worries and your fears inside of this pocket, and the top says, for God has not given us a spirit of fear and timidity, but of power, love and self-discipline. God gives us everything we need. God is our superhero. That's why I've added the Ninjago characters on there for everyone. But I just want to read some things out for you. God is mighty, he is powerful, he is greater than your fear. God is your superhero. He made the whole world and the universe. He can sort out your little worry or your fear about something. And you know what? God is awesome. So some things that you can put in here. So for example, if this was me, I might put spiders. Oh, I don't like spiders. I could put some spiders, not actual spiders in there. I'd put it on a piece of paper and say that I'm worried about spiders. But you know what? God hasn't given me a spirit of fear. God wants to sort out that fear and that worry, and he has given us a spirit of love and power and self-discipline. He is awesome. We could also put some I don't know. Well, I can't think of anything else for me. Spiders is a pretty big deal, but some things that you could put in there is, if you're worried about school, for example, you could put some things in there about school. You could put in some things that might have worried you throughout the week of hearing something, or something that you might have dreamt about. I know I sometimes have funny dreams, but you can put any fear and any worry inside here, and I know this will help you. So watch the video on how to make it. So what you'll need is some card, some paper, obviously some glue, some coloured pens or pencils, the verse for today's activity, a stapler. Now if you haven't got a stapler, don't worry about it, you can just use glue. You'll see what I mean when I make the activity. A pencil, ruler, scissors, glitter and of course some stickers. So here we go.
know, growing up, Friday was my favorite day of the week every single time I would go to school because that meant one special thing when I went to lunch. Pizza. Do you guys love pizza? I mean, think about it. Your cafeteria pizza, it's that perfect rectangular shape with the nice pepperoni on top, the perfect stretchy cheese. It's so delicious. Did you guys love that pizza too? Well, I'm really excited because today we're actually gonna look at some of our favorite lunches from around the world. But what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to guess what country these lunches are from. Like this one right here, this is a perfect lunch from the United States. But they're not all gonna be that easy, okay? Are you guys ready to play? All right, this is called Learn the Lunch. All right, let's check out where our first lunch is from. Here we go. Ooh, okay, this one's interesting. It looks like we've got a plate of shredded carrots, maybe? Some French fries, a roll, a great looking dessert. Oh, okay, let's figure it out. What country does this school lunch come from? Is it A, Vietnam, B, China, or C, Indonesia? I don't know, I feel like it's a good mixture of maybe all over the world. We've got French fries and dessert and carrots and like a hot dog, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna go maybe with A, Vietnam. That's my guess, okay? Oh, no, it was B, China. Did you guys get that one right? Awesome. Okay, let's check out where our next lunch is from. Ooh, that looks delicious. Okay, very healthy options. We've got, looks like some fruit, some granola, an apple. Oh man, okay, we're running out of time. Where is this lunch from? Is it from A, Turkey? Is it B, Italy? Or is it C, the United States? Well, maybe it looked like it could be Turkey. It looked like they had a little turkey sandwich. Or is it B, Italy? I don't think it's the United States. I've never had a lunch like that before. But I'm gonna go with B, Italy. Let's see if that's correct. Oh, it was A, Turkey. All right, I was close. I had a 50-50 chance. We'll see if we can get this next one. Interesting. It looks like some salad, some milk, some green beans, and whatever that yellow stuff is. But what country does this school lunch come from? Have you guys ever had a school lunch like this, where you get milk, green beans, and salad? Who knows? Could it be A, France, B, Norway, or C, Finland? Do you guys know what it is? Could you help me out? Do you think it's France, Norway, or Finland? I'm gonna guess B, Norway. Oh man, it's C, Finland. I really need to try some new foods because clearly I am not very good at figuring out where these lunches are from. But let's check out where our next lunch is from. Oh, okay, pretty simple. We've got it looks like some sausage, some beans, and some mashed potatoes. Where could this one be from? Is it A, the United States, B, the United Kingdom, or C, Ireland? Well, my sister went to Ireland one time, and I remember seeing a picture of her meal, and it kind of looked like that. But could it be the United Kingdom, where they have a little bit more simple, basic meals? Or is it the United States? I've definitely had sausage, mashed potatoes, and beans before, just not all at the same time. But my guess, I am gonna go with C, Ireland. Oh man, I haven't gotten one right. How are you guys doing? Have you gotten a couple right? Have you missed them all like me? Or are you just a food expert and you've gotten all these correct? Hope you're keeping count. Let's check out our next one. Oh, okay, this looks good. I've definitely eaten a lunch like this before. It looks like a little nacho kit, maybe some fruit, a nice drink. Let's figure out what country does this school lunch come from. Is it A, the United States, B, Canada, or C, Australia? I feel pretty good about this one. I'm gonna confidently say A, the United States, because I think I've had a school lunch just like this. Are you guys ready to figure it out? It is A, the United States. Yes, we finally got one right. That's pretty good. All right, let's figure out our next school lunch. Ooh, this one looks great. Okay, we've got some rice. I don't know what the rest of it is, but it looks amazing. But what country does this school lunch come from? Is it A, Russia, B, Japan, or C, South Korea? Okay, I I feel like it's gonna be one of the countries, either Japan or South Korea, because I've definitely had some food that looks like that from there before. But I'm not quite sure what they serve at their school lunch. I mean, for me, I'm just used to snacking on some of my Cheez-Its, some Oreos. What do you guys have in your school lunch? Is it pretty similar? But anyways, back to this one. Do you guys think it's Russia, Japan, or South Korea? I'm gonna guess C, South Korea. Let's find out if that's right. Yes, we got 2 right now. Okay, great job. Are y'all ready to move on to the next one? Perfect. Ooh, okay. We've got maybe some soup, some bread, maybe a drink and jelly? Okay, what country does this school lunch come from? Is it Jamaica, Japan, or Malaysia? Did you guys happen to catch what language was on the juice box? I don't know quite what language it is, but it makes me think it's maybe one of these countries, Japan or Malaysia? Okay, you guys have a guess? I'm gonna go with B, Japan, is that correct? Yes, we've got 3 in a row. Great job. Okay, let's move on to our next lunch. Ooh, this looks really good. It looks like they've got fish, a nice salad, a roll. All right, what country does this school lunch come from? I wish my school would take some notes from these because these are some really good lunches. Is it A, Spain, B, France, or C, South Africa? I mean, this was a pretty fancy lunch. We had the fish and the salad and the roll, some little butter on the side. Again, I'm just working with some Oreos in a juice box, but I'm not mad. But do you guys think it's A, Spain, B, France, or C, South Korea? I'm gonna go with B, France. Let's see if that's correct. Oh, we've got 4 correct now. Okay, we're on a roll now. We weren't doing so hot at the beginning, but now we are crushing it. Let's move on to our next lunch. Looks like we've got some juice, a mixture of some things all on one plate. I can't quite tell what it is, but it looks all right. Let's find out what country this school lunch comes from. Do you guys think it's A, Sweden, B, the Ukraine, or C, Mexico? Well, I've never had food from Sweden. I don't think I've had food from the Ukraine. And I've been to Mexico before, and I've had lunch there, and I don't remember it looking a lot like that. So I'm gonna go either with A, Sweden, or B, the Ukraine. What do you guys think? A, Sweden, or B, the Ukraine? You think it's Sweden? Okay, let's go with A, Sweden. It is A, Sweden! Did you guys know that? Are you from Sweden? Is this what your school lunch looks like? Man, you're gonna have to tell me how it is because that looks really good. Okay, our next school lunch. Oh man, that's a really cool tray they've got there. All the different cups that you can add everything in. Looks like some really good chicken. Okay, what country does this school lunch come from? Is it A, Finland, B, China, or C, Thailand? That is a tricky one. Yeah, it's a tricky one. Do you guys think it's A, Finland, B, China, or C, Thailand? Okay. I'm gonna take a wild guess here for our last one, and I'm gonna say C, Thailand. Let's find out in 3, 2, 1. It's C, Thailand! Oh my goodness, that was so much fun. I'm kind of hungry now, so I might just wrap up and go eat my lunch here, but how did you guys do on this game? Were you able to guess where all of these lunches are from? If you've got a lot correct, then you must love traveling the world or know a lot about food. But either way, I hope that this has gotten you guys so excited to get back to school and enjoy lunch with some of your friends. But even if you're enjoying lunch at home this year too, enjoy a nice lunch at home with your family. But great job playing this game, and we'll see you guys soon.